session, people. Hi, this is Mariya Mam, your master teacher of biology here at Vedantu, and today I have come up with a very interesting topic, that is the circulatory system. Yes, people, this is the very first session of circulatory system, and we are going to study about the circulatory fluids that are present in our body. Yes, people. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. But prior to that, hit on the like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to our channel, hit on the bell icon and post me a yo. Chalo. So here we go. So people, human body is really very complex. There are many substances that are formed in our body. For example, the digested nutrients, they need to be transported from the digestive system to each and every cell of the body. The waste that has been generated in every cell of the body, it has to be transported to different organs. It may be liver, it may be kidney, it may be skin. So for all the various purposes that are going on, processes which are going on within our body, we require certain medium, and that medium is nothing but a fluid, and these fluids, they keep on circulating in our body. So people, our prime focus for the day is gonna be circulating fluid. Okay, so one circulating fluid that we all are aware of, that's blood. But besides blood, there are two more circulating fluids. One is the tissue and the second one is the lymph. Okay, so people, blood, we all know it flows, it is present within the heart, and it flows through the various blood vessels, arteries, veins and the capillaries. Then if we talk about the tissue fluid, the name itself says it's a fluid that is present in the tissue spaces, that is present surrounding the cells of a particular tissue or an organ. So yeah, it is present in the spaces. Okay, and then this fluid enters into special channels, special vessels, which are called as the lymph vessels, lymphatic vessels. So people, the fluid that is present within these vessels, lymphatic vessels, is called as the lymph. Okay, so there are not just lymph vessels, but there are organs also. Okay, lymphatic organs as well. So people, tonsils, spleen are the examples of lymphatic organs. So we are going to study tissue fluid and lymph in the later part of this chapter, but today our prime focus is gonna be on blood. Now people, over here if you see, the oxygenated blood is represented with a blue color, and the deoxygenated blood is represented with a blue color. But if you carefully see that the blood flows through the heart, okay, I mean the blood is filled within the heart and then it flows through the specific channels. Now what do we conclude from this particular image? We conclude that the circulation of blood within the human body, okay, it flows through an enclosed system, and that's the reason why it is called as the closed circulatory system. But if we talk about insects, when we kill a mosquito, है ना, like we see the blood has been spilled everywhere, but are we able to spot any artery, vein or a capillary within the mosquito's body? No, we can't, right? So yeah, insects usually have a heart, and then the blood flows through the body cavities, and that's the reason why the circulatory system in low organisms, okay, example insects, they have an open circulatory system. So yeah, when we talk about human beings, we have a closed circulatory system. But then I spoke about these three circulating fluids: blood, lymph and the tissue fluid. But then besides this, there are some fluids present in our body which do not move, okay, which are called as non-circulating fluids. So people, here in the eye, there's vitreous humor, okay, so that doesn't circulate. Then in the joints, we have synovial fluid that doesn't move. So yeah, we have circulating fluids and we have non-circulating fluids. But in today's chapter, we are going to focus on blood, which is a type of circulating fluid, and that's the reason why I've mentioned the very first property of blood as dynamic. It keeps on moving continuously, right? From the heart to the arteries to the veins, I mean from the heart to the arteries, then into the capillaries, then into the veins, and again back to the heart. So yeah, it is always in motion. What is the color of blood? You will say red. Achha, be specific. So beta, oxygenated blood is bright red in color, Deoxygenated blood is dark red in color, but yes, it is red. Okay, so yeah, if you spot the blood within the arteries, that's pretty bright red in color, and when it comes to veins, it is dark red in color. It's a thick fluid. Okay, and then when we talk about volume, so um, in adults the average blood volume ranges between 5 to 6 liters. Okay, and we all have tasted our own blood, like when we experience bleeding gums, or we have an injury on our tongue, or yeah, for any other place. Okay, we all have tasted at least our blood once in our lifetime. So it's slightly saltish. Okay, it's saltish in taste, and its pH value is 7.3. It may vary 7.3 to 7.45. Okay, and 7 is the neutral pH, so 7.3 or 7.45 is slightly alkaline. Okay, the pH of the blood is slightly alkaline. So these are certain physical properties of the blood which we need to remember. Okay, and then let us move ahead with the functions of blood. So people, primarily blood performs two functions. One is transportation of substances, whether it's food, whether it's waste, whether these are the gases. Okay, or even maybe hormones. चार चीजें, food, waste, gases, hormones, and second task is protection. So yeah, let us talk about it in detail. Okay, so first of all, people, transportation by blood. So food that is being digested within our digestive system, the food gets completely digested in the small intestine. So the villi that are present, they absorb these digested nutrients which are poured into the blood, and then blood transports it to each and every cell of the body where it can be utilized, right? So whether it's glucose, amino acids, salts, minerals, all of these are transported by the blood. Okay, then the next thing, excretory material. Our body is very complex. There are various metabolic processes going on, and if some useful substances are found, definitely there will be some unwanted substances, harmful substances or waste materials that would be generated, and we need to eliminate that. So people, so all these waste materials, they can be transported to liver or to kidneys or to skin. So nitrogenous waste to the kidneys, and then yeah, some nitrogen compounds are broken down into urea within the liver, right? So it can be liver, it can be kidney, or it can even be skin, right? So yeah, transportation of excretory substances. And then comes transportation of gases, whether it's transportation of oxygen or CO2. We all are well aware that hemoglobin is a respiratory pigment, right? So hemoglobin binds with oxygen to form an unstable compound, that is oxyhemoglobin. Okay, so this compound is known as oxyhemoglobin. Yeah, oxyhemoglobin. Yeah, so it is an unstable compound, so it dissociates when it reaches the tissue level, and oxygen is utilized by the cells of the body. Okay, yeah, so chalo, this job is to done, the transportation of oxygen from the alveoli to each and every cell of the body. And then when we talk about carbon dioxide, okay, when we talk about carbon dioxide, so carbon dioxide also binds with hemoglobin to form another unstable compound which is called as carbamino hemoglobin. Okay, yeah, so you may write HAEMO or HEMO, both the spellings are accepted. Okay, so yeah, carbamino hemoglobin. So people, again, this is an unstable compound. So transportation of oxygen or transportation of carbon dioxide, it is done by the blood. Okay, ठीक है? अच्छा, is it only transported by means of hemoglobin? No, some is also being transported by means of plasma. ठीक है, प्लाज्मा भी ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में मदद करता है. ओके, सो या चलो, ऑक्सीजन एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड तो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. एंड देन hormones. People, hormones are secreted by which glands? Chalo, let me know in the comment section. Hormones are secreted by which glands? Perfect, you all are absolutely right. hormones are secreted by the endocrine glands. They are the ductless glands which pour in their secretions directly into the bloodstream. So from the gland to the target organ, these hormones are delivered by the means of blood. Okay, and then heat, very important. People, we are warm blooded animal. It means we maintain a stable body temperature, and then if the food is broken down and the heat is generated, this heat has to be distributed to all parts of the body uniformly, right? And this distribution of heat is also done by means of blood. So see, previously, like where I mentioned all of these things, transportation, so I missed one last one, that's heat. So remember this, okay? And now let's move on to protection. Now people, if you're understanding and enjoying, hit on the like button, share, subscribe and post me a you in the chats, okay? Sure. Now let's talk about protection. So people, whenever we fall down, when the blood oozes out, it doesn't flow continuously. After a while, the blood stops flowing. Why? Because there's a formation of blood clot. So is there any purpose that this blood clot is performing or serving? Yes, two purposes. One, when it forms a clot, it prevents the excessive blood loss from our body. So very important thing. It helps to prevent excessive loss of blood from our body. Second, when it's forming a clot, it is acting as a barrier. It prevents the pathogens from the environment to enter in our body. Whenever there's an injury, it's an open site, which is a welcoming site for the pathogens. Ki, ow, you can enter in my body. But this clot, it is an intricate network of fibers and the cells. It prevents the pathogens from entering directly into our body. Okay. So yeah, one, ki, it prevents loss of blood. And second, it prevents the entry of germs, pathogens in our body. Now people, second thing, blood has various type of cells, RBC, WBC and platelets. So when we talk about WBC, white blood cells, also known as the leukocytes. So these white blood cells, they are just like amoeba. They can engulf a pathogen. They can engulf a bacteria and protect our body from any kind of infection, right? Besides this, white blood cells can also produce antibodies. Nowadays, this word is like very much hyped, hai na? Vaccine low, antibodies are developed. So yeah, white blood cells help in the formation of antibodies and also in the formation of antitoxins. So what is the basic difference between antitoxin and an antibody? So people, antibody fights against an antigen, foreign pathogen. Okay, pathogen is killed by the antibody. Okay, so it's antigen antibody complex that is being formed. However, antitoxin helps to neutralize any kind of toxic substance that has entered in our body. Okay, so see, antibodies will kill a pathogen, inactivate the pathogen. Okay. However, when we talk about antitoxins, they neutralize toxic substances, poisonous substances. So yeah, all are these properties possessed by the blood. So people, I hope you found this session to be very much useful. If you are enjoying it, hit on the like button, share and subscribe. And if you are thinking, ki ma'am, I too really wish to join Vedantu, so I will say better don't think twice. Join us ASAP and gain 100% knowledge and 100% marks. Okay, so people, here is the Vedantu's improvement promise for you all. So what is this promise all about? The promise says that if you enroll with us for the entire academic year, we take the responsibility of your academic performance. You will definitely see an improvement in your scores. And if you don't see so, we return back your entire course fee, no questions asked. So yeah, people, when you enroll with us, you get access to unlimited live classes, maths, science, okay? And you get to, you get to experience high-level quizzes in each of our sessions. Every session is loaded with 8 to 10 high amazing quizzes. So people, when you answer for these quizzes, okay, one, you get an opportunity to compete with the students across the globe. 2, you get to see the fastest fingers list just like KVC. 3, you get to see the leaderboard which displays your overall class rank and the points that you have earned in the session. So yeah, people, it's pretty amazing how the sessions are engaging here at Vedantu. Okay, and then people, we understand that due to some reasons you might miss few sessions. No worries. With Vedantu's interactive replays, you can definitely enjoy all these sessions where you will not get a feel as if you're watching a replay. You will feel ki, ma'am, it's just like a live session, because even in the replays, you get an opportunity to play live quizzes. You get yourself to be seen on the display. I mean, you get your name flashing, displayed on the leaderboard as well. So yes, people, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? And then two major concerns by every student. One, ma'am, what about notes? Which book shall I refer? Which note shall I refer? No need to hunt for notes, because here, after every session of ours, we provide you premium handwritten downloadable notes provided by the master teacher. Right, for this session as well, whatever I'm scribbling and writing, whatever the annotations are, you can actually download the notes from the description. Okay, but for every session of ours on Vedantu's platform, you can definitely download the notes. Okay, yeah. And then what about doubts? So beta, every session of ours has two teachers. One, master teacher who will be delivering you the content. Two, the classy class teachers who will be resolving your queries on the go. So we have well experienced, well qualified, very cool classy class teachers. And when all your doubts are cleared, you get a better understanding of the topic. And when you have a better understanding, you can solve all the assigned assignments with much confidence and ease. Hai na? So we give you session based assignments, chapter based assignments, so many multiple assignments. And people, we provide you numerous tests to attempt, like monthly test, chapter based test, mid-yearly test, annual test, and your final objective is to appear for your board examinations. And when you give test again and again, your final performance definitely improves, isn't it? And on top of that, icing on the cake, cherry on the pie, we have several micro courses and crash courses. So yeah, you can enroll yourself in various courses, okay, whether it's personality development, English speaking, or competitive examinations, and you can avail this particular benefit. So actually the benefits that you're availing over here, they are pretty much more, and the price that you're paying is very nominal, right? So people, how do you avail this offer? Just click on the link which has been put up in the description box, which has also been put up in the pinned comment segment, okay? And don't forget to apply my coupon code, that's MACPRO, MAKPRO, Mac Pro, MA Mariya K for Khan Pro. So Mac Pro is my coupon code. Grab the deal now. So people, when you actually click on the link, okay, and you will see that my coupon code gets automatically applied. Okay, it gives you 10% additional discount, and that's really huge, right? So people, it will divert you to a window where your grade 10 ICSE 2022 academic year will be automatically selected, pre-selected. Okay, and then people, you on that particular web page, you will get to see 3 different plans: Pro, Lite, Classic, and Plus. So people, all the basic features: unlimited live classes, unlimited in-class doubt solving, study material assignment, interactive replays, okay, premium downloadable notes, all these stuffs, all these basic features are available with our Pro Lite subscription. If you opt for our annual subscription, the VIP promise gets applicable, okay? And then you can try out our EMI option, so to ease out the financial burden. That is the best thing. But you know what, सबसे अच्छी बात ये है कि when you apply my coupon code, now see the difference, okay? When you apply my coupon code, the price rate gets slashed down to 2340 per month, okay? So if you wish annual subscription, but I would recommend you to opt for the monthly subscription. Try out, believe it, and then you can always upgrade it, right? Acha, if you want a doubt solving app outside the class wherein you can click the pictures, type out your query and send it across and get it resolved, so you can opt for the Pro Classic subscription. So here you get a doubt solving app, and with my coupon code in place, you can avail it at just 2970 per month. And then if you feel that you want a study buddy, personal mentor who will be like a guiding angel, resolving your doubts, queries, academic, non-academic, planning, timetable, time management, everything. So if you're looking for someone like that, you can offer a Pro Plus subscription, and with my coupon code, you can avail that just for 4700 only. Okay, now, yeah. So people, whatever the thing is, okay, if you see ki ma'am konsalu a ma'am confused, so offer the pro light subscription. Okay, now here in the pro light subscription, people, the monthly subscription would cost you rupees just 2340. Okay, and this 2340 is also actually zero. You know why? Because you get unlimited micro courses, and when you divide anything by unlimited infinity, the price rate will come down to zero. So yeah, on top of that, people, Vedantu's improvement promise, such a big promise. No other educational institution has ever given such a big statement, right? We take the responsibility of your performance. We take the guarantee for your performance. The only thing that we are expecting from you in return is annual subscription with mandatory 75% attendance in our live sessions and mandatory 75% completion of our assigned tests. That's it. And the promise is assured from our side. Okay, so yeah people, VIP promise, and we definitely take the responsibility, and if you're not satisfied, we return back your entire course fee. So people, our batches have already started, and new batches are soon starting from 19th and 12th of July respectively for class 9 and 10. So yeah, grab your seats now. So people, you know what to do. Click on the link which has been put up in the description box, comment section, and don't forget to apply my coupon code, that's MacPro. And here is the homework question for you all. Enlist 2 functions of blood. So students will be answering it at the earliest. I'll be flashing their names as the official Chintu candies in my next session. And yeah people, that's it for the day. If you found the session to be useful, hit on the like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and what else should I say people? Thank you so much for being a part of my session. For any of your requests, concerns, you can write me back through the comment section, or you can get connected to me via my mail ID, that is mariya.khan@vedantu.com. And what else should I say people? Allah Hafiz, Mula Hafiz, and keep watching Vedantu. Bye bye, take care, love you all.